What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Rana out of Houston, Texas. Guys, today I'm going to talk about a lead generation, one way in which we generate leads in our company, and that is cold calling. Listen, we live in an unpredictable time right now, all right? The only way you're going to be able to touch sellers truly is by cold calling. I'm going to show you guys some free game, some free tactics. Let's just get right down to it. So why would we recommend cold calling? Right, guys? And save your questions for the last. So we're going to go over cold calling. Cold calling 101, right? Why do you want to do cold calling, especially right now? Number one, you know people are home. Number two, they're going to pick up because they're home. Number three, it's the most effective, okay? It's going to be the most, we're going to put effective and cost efficient. Hope I spell that right. Cool. All right. So my goal in this entire video is to show you guys some of the nuggets, some of the tips, some of the tricks that we used in 2019 to generate over 7 figures of business. And a lot of it came from cold calling. All right, guys, I want to talk about especially the pandemic that everyone is experiencing right now with coronavirus. Listen, we understand. All right, guys. A lot of people are scaling back in marketing. A lot of people are scared of the market, of what's going on right now. I'm going to tell you guys, this is the time right now to lean in. If you're cold calling, you need to do a lot more cold calling. If you're sending, RVMs or text messages, okay, the most efficient ways that you're going to be able to execute your marketing, okay, the best ways to do marketing right now, of course, you can't drive for dollars, right? So that's out the window. So I would actually say RVM, okay, RVM, text message, or cold calling. And that's what we're going to talk about today, guys. Cold calling is a very, very efficient way to get the homeowners on the phone, okay, and to get sellers on the phone to speak to you. So if you guys, your questions that are coming in, if you're tuning in, all right, guys, save your questions till the end of the video. I'm going to bring you guys the heat. I want to go live on my Facebook, and I want to talk to you guys about cold calling, which has been a very freaking phenomenal for myself and my company. So, all right, guys, so let's do this. All right, what is cold calling? Cold calling is when you're actually calling a prospect or a seller and you have no rapport built with the seller. Okay, guys? They don't know. Can't be calling me, guys. I'm on live. All right. Cold calling is, and that's kind of pretty much it. You haven't built rapport with the seller. They don't know who you are. You don't know who they are. You're just calling them out of the blue to make sure that, you're letting them know, hey, I'm an investor in the market right now. I'm looking to purchase your home. All right, guys. We already went over it's cheap and effective. Okay, guys. Next thing I want to talk to you guys about, especially right now in this market, what people are doing. I want you guys to be able to set a goal, okay? You're going to need to set a goal of a number of phone calls. Listen, in this time, especially right now during the coronavirus pandemic, you need to write down goals of how many number of calls that you're going to make. Listen, our staff is full-time. We got them calling full-time currently right now. Before the pandemic, they were doing between 85 to 170 calls a day. Okay? You guys need to beef up your numbers. Like I said, in the beginning of the video, you need to learn to lean in, especially in times like this, because check this out. Even if the seller doesn't want to sell you their house right now and they don't know what's going to happen, guess what? 3 months from now, 90 days from now, okay? Guess what's going to happen? We're going to have a lot of pre-foreclosures, especially in this market. A lot of the market trends that we've been noticing, a lot of the people are saying that there's going to be a high number of foreclosures and pre-foreclosures. You need to be that person to make sure that the seller calls back. All right, guys? This was pre-corona, okay? So this is pre-corona, post-corona. What you're going to need to do, you need to make sure that you're doubling down, okay? So you're going to need to do double the calls, okay? I would say between 85 to 170. That was pre-corona. What you guys are going to need to do, at least a minimum of 300 calls a day. Per day. Okay, guys? make sure you're calling 300 people per day. All right. It's so easy for a lot of us right now. It's extremely easy for us to get up in our PJs and not do nothing. You guys need to be disciplined. Okay. You need to discipline yourself. If I can spell that right. There we go. I got it. Right? Discipline and dedicate. All right? Dedicate. You guys need to discipline and dedicate your time. Okay? Set aside a time. And then I'm going to go over some of the best times to make phone calls to people so you're not feeling intrusive to them, because a lot of the people around noon are kind of, a lot of people are around midday are kind of checking up on the news or in the morning time and stuff like that. So I'm going to go over some of the best times to call. Remember, you need to set us time aside to make these phone calls, because if you guys are not making these phone calls right now, I'm going to tell you guys, you're prepping yourself. You're literally prepping yourself right now for that next hump. So you need to be ready for whenever people are ready to sell their homes. As a wholesaler, you need to be that person. You need to be that person that they call. Okay? Now, let's go over the times to call. All right? I'm going to tell you guys what times are the best times to call. All right? 9 a.m., 12 p.m., 5 p.m. Boom. 9 a.m. in the morning, when they're kind of waking up, people are kind of figuring out what's going on with their day. Okay? You also want to call around noon, okay, which is around lunchtime. Now people are not going to work. Right? They're stuck to the TV. They're stuck on their social media. They're watching the news. They're kind of figuring out what's going on. But these are still what we're noticing right now, what our team is noticing. Listen, I track my KPIs, okay? You need to track your KPIs, right? And we're going to go over what KPIs are in a second, okay? So you need to track the times. Currently, right now, what our sellers are doing, they're actually picking up around this time. You guys know why they're picking up around noon? It's because that's when they're waking up. All right? They don't have a job to go to anymore. You guys have to listen. Okay? You have to understand what's happening right here. We live in America where everyone is just lazy. What do you do on your day off? You sleep, right? So people are actually sleeping and they're waking up around noon. This is the time where our virtual assistants, our VAs, okay? Our VAs are getting a hold of the most people, okay, is around 12 o'clock. All right, guys, 12 and 5 are actually the best times right now. 12 p.m. and 5 p.m. are some of the best times right now that people are actually picking up their phones, okay? Whenever you're calling these people, right, we're going to go over KPIs again, okay? KPI is key performance indicator. Performance indicators. Okay, key performance. Hopefully you guys can see the screen. KPIs are key performance indicators. You need to know and you need to track your numbers. Okay, what you need to do is you need to track your numbers. Okay, how many calls you're making. So we'll do number of calls versus number of contracts versus number of let's see, okay, number of calls, number of, I would say, yeah, number of contracts, yeah, your number of contracts. People are calling me. All right, I'm gonna return your phone call. You're on my live right now. All right, so number of calls versus number of contracts is going to be your KPIs. Okay, guys, you need to make sure, you need to know how many numbers of contacts you made. Okay, how many verbal yeses you got. Because here's the truth. Not everybody is going to say yes to you. And that is the truth. Okay, not everyone is going to say, yes, let me sell you my home. I'm so excited about this market crash. Right? Another thing I'm going to go over with you guys, that's a little bit more about KPIs. And if you have any questions, make sure you write your questions down below. Now, I'm going to teach you guys one of the secret sauce and one of the nuggets that we use. Basically, one of our superpowers. Okay? What is our superpower? Is we build rapport with the seller. Okay? You got to build rapport. B-U-I-L-D, rapport. W-A-P-P-O-R-T. Build rapport. Biggest thing, guys. People do business with people they like and trust. And that's the biggest thing, right? How do you build rapport with somebody, especially in a time like this, right? You need to be a lot more empathetic towards people, especially in a time like this. Listen, people are losing their job. If you call them saying, hey, I'm an investor in your market looking to purchase homes, they're gonna hang up on you if you haven't, set yourself up for that conversation. All right, guys? What you're gonna do is, here's an acronym that I have taught my sales team to use, okay? F is for, we're gonna go F-O-R-M. Okay? F is going to be family, right? So you talk about someone's family, right? Hey, how's it going right now? My name is Ron. I honestly, I'm an investor in the area. I'm looking to purchase a few properties. We're doing a deal, in your neighborhood, etc. And then you drop, and then once they say, well, you ask them, were you interested in an offer in your property? Well, yes, I was. Okay. Well, tell me more. Right? And people are gonna tell you more about the property. Okay, tell me more. Is a very good, write that down, guys. Tell me more. So you want to go into family, right? You want to ask them, hey, what's going on right now? Make sure that people are safe, especially during this pandemic. Make sure that they're good and well. Talk about their family, right? Some people might say, hey, I'm upgrading or I'm downgrading now that I lost my job. It's just unfortunate circumstances, okay? Speaking of job, you want to talk about their occupation. All right, guys? You want to talk about what they do, right? And no matter what they say, okay, no matter what they say, you always want to ask them, or you always want to say, you must love what you do, right? Hey, how's it going? Oh, if you don't mind me asking, Mr. Seller, what do you do for a living, right? Oh, I'm a postman. Oh, how long have you been doing it? Man, you must love what you do, right? If they say they've been doing it for 1 week, you must love what you do. Listen, your first phone call is not to get the contract. Your first phone call is to build rapport with the seller, okay? The one who builds the most rapport with the seller is the person that's gonna win. All right, guys? How do we get more contracts, right, than the next wholesaler down the road? Because they're a dime a dozen. You pull a rock and a wholesaler's born every day. All right, guys? Listen, one of my secret advantages is I teach a lot of my acquisition people is how to build rapport. 11 years in the car business. I used to train car sales guys. I know how to train people. All right, guys? Occupation, right? You talk about their occupation. Next is recreation. Okay? R is for recreation. What is recreation? Hey, Mr. Seller, so tell me about yourself, right? People love to talk about themselves. Okay, guys? And that's the biggest thing. People love to talk about themselves, and they'll tell you their story. They'll tell you the life story, especially right now when people are home. They don't have anybody to talk to. I'll be honest. A lot of the people that we've been talking to are on the phone because they want to talk. Okay? Recreation, Texas, we love our guns, right? A lot of the laws are getting passed now for gun owners. We talk about that. You don't, of course, ask them, hey, do you like guns or anything? But you get to ask them, what do you like to do? Talk about the park. Talk about yourself. Talk about your family, right? Get your, say, hey, sometimes when we were going out to homeowners, we would have photos of, I make sure some of my team members have photos of dogs. If they have kids, share their kids, right? People do business with people that like and trust. And that's the thing, right? And your biggest thing, this is the most important thing out of this entire layout of form, is going to be the M stands for motivation. Why do you want to sell your house? Right? There are many reasons why people want to sell their houses, okay? Either it's going to be death, divorce, okay? That's divorce. Big one, guys. Job loss. Right? 6.6 million people have filed for unemployment. 6.6 million people unemployed. You guys don't understand, as a real estate investor or as a wholesaler, what type of position you're in right now. You need to be that person they can rely on, and you need to be a problem solver. And that's the biggest thing that's going to give you over this hurdle, right? Motivation, death, divorce, job loss. Maybe they want to downgrade. Okay, kids are off to college. Okay, maybe they have bills, they have debt, right? Big thing right now. $1 trillion debt. America's in debt. We're printing money out of thin air. This is what happens, guys. This is what happens right now. People are in freaking debt. Credit card companies are no longer lending. Okay, guys? This is what's going on right now, right? Matter of fact, I tried to call my credit card company to make a payment, and they wouldn't even accept a payment. That's crazy. You're trying to do what's right, and they're like, no, we can't take payments. We're not giving credit extensions. We're not doing anything right now. Okay, which this is crazy right here, right, guys? Divorce. A lot of people are staying in right now. I'm telling you, those divorce attorneys, they're gonna make the most money out of this. A lot of people are living together right now in the same houses for hours and hours. It's just ridiculous, guys. Okay, your biggest thing is gonna be your motivation. All right, guys, you need to be able to build rapport, especially with the seller. People are going to do business with people they like and trust, and I'm telling you guys, it works time and time after again. Another thing that I'm going to tell you guys about, and this is the biggest thing right here, guys. It's going to be, I'm going to erase this now. I hope you guys are taking notes. This is actually a really freaking good video. You need to be in the business of customer service. I'm going to talk about exit strategies now. You don't want to be a one-shot pony. Okay, we want to talk about exit strategies. Mr. Seller, if I can't purchase your home outright. Okay, customer service, exit strategies. Mr. Seller, if I can't purchase your home outright, right, you can always pick up the payment subject to the mortgage. There's different exit strategies that you can now utilize to pick up the property, and you can sell to an investor. You can wholesale to an investor for a fee. Okay. Customer service. What separates us from any other rinky-dink wholesaler out there that's in the market right now, trying to get contracts, or any of these new wholesalers out there trying to learn the business, or matter of fact, some of the veterans too, right? What is separating us currently is going to be customer service. Be in the business of customer service. Mr. Seller, what can I do for you today? How can I help you? Listen, my call was to just, again, your first call should not be to make an offer. That needs to be your second phone call or your third phone call. Okay, guys? Now, if you get a voicemail, say you're cold calling people and you get a voicemail, okay? You don't leave a message on the first voicemail at all. Do not leave a message on the first voicemail, right? Say they don't pick up, voicemail, no. Okay? Second attempt. We're going to go to second attempt. Okay? Second attempt, you want to leave a voicemail. Okay? Yes, you do want to leave a voicemail, right? Your voicemail goes like this. Hey, Bob, how's it going? This is Ron here. I'm a local investor in the market. I was currently driving around your area. I saw your property. I am interested in making a cash offer. Give me a call back. I have some great news. As soon as you say that, boom, I have some great news. I have some great news. Bop, 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 boom, boom, boom. Right? Guess what? We live in a time right now where people are not getting good news. If you call them, right, and say, hey, Bob, this is Ron here. I got some great news. Give me a call back. Boom. They're going to call you back just like that. I'm telling you, it works, right? Hey, Bob, this is Ron here. I'm a local investor in the area. I was looking at your property. I want to see if you were interested in a cash offer. I got some great news. Call me back. Okay? You always want to do that. On the third attempt, okay, what do you do on the third attempt? You text them. Okay, guys, this is the biggest thing right here. Now, who do we use for text platforms? We use a company called Roar, okay? You can text them with Roar. R-O-O-R. Okay? Now, if you're on a dialer, right, we're gonna go over a dialer now too, guys. So if you guys want to learn about dialers, let me know in the comments. Okay, so we talked about customer service, and then after exit strategies, I'm gonna write here on the side note, so I don't forget dialer. Okay, exit strategies. Listen, we can pick up the property subject to the mortgage. This is where subject to comes in. What is subject to? Subject to is creative financing. If you don't know how to do subject twos, do not even attempt to even go that route. You need a subject matter expert to ask questions. All right. If you're not familiar with subject twos, do not get a property under contract if you don't know how subject twos work. We get deals from wholesalers all the time to dispo for them, and guess what they've done? They don't know anything about subject twos. They saw a YouTube video on how to do this, okay? They try to go out and get a property under contract because guess what? There's negative equity in properties. And that's what's going to happen now, guys. A lot of these homeowners, especially with the rates that are dropping right now, there's going to be a lot of negative equity in properties. Okay, guys, do not exercise subject twos if you don't know what you're doing. Now, if you guys have any questions on subject twos, okay, make sure you guys go to our Wholesaling Real Estate 101 group. There's seasoned wholesalers, there's new wholesalers, there's veteran wholesalers in that group. All right, and we'll be able to go ahead and answer your questions for you. Okay, guys, so we'll go over that. Now I want to go over some dialers. Okay, disclaimer. I'm not an affiliate for any dialer out there currently. All right, guys, I don't get paid for recommending any dialers out there. Listen, if you are a real estate investor, okay, if you are a real estate investor or if you're a new wholesaler, right, now the tools that we use, okay, I've used a few of them. You can definitely check out Call Tools. Call Tools is a phenomenal dialer, okay? You can also check out Mojo Dialer. We've used Mojo Dialer before. Okay? We've also looked at ZenCall. Now, ZenCall you actually need to build out. Okay? So if you are new to wholesaling, you don't know what ZenCall is, if you're new, this is for advanced wholesalers. You got to build it out. Okay? Mojo Dialer, I believe, last time I checked, they do a 6-line dialer. I have to double check and see how many dialers. But Call Tools, I know is a 10-line dialer. 10-line dialer. Okay? Pretty cool. Let me know if you want to get hooked up on the Call Tools. I'll get you guys hooked up with my guy. Really cool dude out at Call Tools. Okay? Now, we want to also go over the verbiage that you talk to sellers for. Okay, guys? Hey, if you're getting value out of this, guys, make sure you are smashing the heart button, smashing the like button. Listen, I see a lot of the comments. Right? I see a lot of the comments right now that are coming in. So if you guys have any questions, this is the time right now to drop your comments. All right? Drop your comments below. We're going to have a Q&A, right? Listen, guys, you've heard it time and time again, but I'm going to tell you guys, the fortune is in the follow-up. Fortune in the follow-up. Boom. Literally, this is fire, guys. Oh, how you guys like my fire? You like my fire emoji? That was pretty cool, huh? All right, the fortune is in the follow-up. All right, if someone does not sell you their property on the first try, you don't quit, you don't burn that lead, okay? You keep following up on them, right? You put them on a follow-up campaign, right? Speaking of follow-up campaign, what you do is we call it a drip campaign. What is a drip? Now, this is not the watches and the cars and the house drip. I'm talking about you put them on a drip campaign. If they don't pick up your phone call, you have their address already. You can actually send them a postcard. Right? You can send them a postcard, a yellow letter. Right? You can send them a text message. Right? Pretty cool. Last but not least, you can do RVM. What is RVM? RVM is ringless voicemail. What happens is that whenever you get a phone call on your phone and you don't see a call come in and it goes straight to your voicemail, that's called an RVM, and that's a ringless voicemail. Cool. All right, guys, text messaging. Remember, we use a company called Roar. Boom. You can also use, I believe now there are other companies who are texting currently. I used, let's see, for RV, Sly Broadcast. Yep, I just remembered. Sly Broadcast. We use Sly Broadcast. Cool. All right. We use Sly Broadcast for RVM, right? Yellow Letter 8. You can go to like yellowletterhq.com, and then they have, I think it's YLHQ. I've got to double check. Or go. You can do Go Big Printing. Okay, guys. All right, cool. So we went over a lot of the stuff. You put them on a drip campaign. The fortune is in the follow-up. You need to make sure you stay in front of these people every day, every other day. Now, you guys are probably going to ask me, how often should I set up my drip campaign, right? Your drip campaign, in the car business, we used to say either they buy or die. I mean, whatever it is, right? But right now, we don't want to say they die because of the corona. That's not what we mean. So we need to make sure that, you just keep trying, because here's the deal. You're not the only wholesaler out there right now trying to get that contract. Okay, guys? So, all right, there's my eraser. Boom. Okay, fortune's in the follow-up, right? We did that already. I think we went over the dialers already, building rapport, okay? How do you strategize yourself? Let's talk about a strategy now, okay? Strategy, right? What is your strategy going to be? Listen. I wouldn't recommend going out there right now and putting money in postcards. Don't put money in yellow letters. Don't put money. That's the most effective way is going to be cold calling. You need to get a list. You need to skip trace the list. Not only that, and then you just got to put them on a dialer and go run with it. Okay, guys. They have like I said, I already told you guys where to find the dialers from. Okay, guys. Make sure. Also, another thing is that you need to have a strong CRM, right? Customer Relation Manager. Your CRM will be your lifeline of the business. Okay, guys? I can't remember what I ate for breakfast, but my CRM reminds me how many phone calls we made for the day, how many we need to follow up on, how many text messages we've sent, how many RVMs that we've sent, if we sent any postcards, how many we've done. Okay, it also tells me how many incoming phone calls have come in. Okay, who is following up on those phone calls? What notes are in there, right? If it's a hot lead, what is our closing ratio until they say, yes, we're going to sign the contract, to as far as getting a commitment, right? Because a lot of sellers, what they do is they'll say, yes, I'll sell you their house. And then some rinky-dink wholesaler who, again, learned it from somewhere, goes and offers them 10 grand more, but they can't perform. Okay, guys, listen. If you can't perform, if you don't have a strong buyer's list, okay, and you don't have a strong buyer's list, you need to network with other wholesalers. Okay, maybe I'll make a video on how to network with other wholesalers, because this is one of the strongest key and strongest point that has made me extremely successful, right? You need a network with wholesalers. You can do this, wholesalers, okay? Network with other wholesalers, so to make sure that you can properly execute on the contract. Listen, if you get a property under contract, okay, and you don't move that contract within 3 days, 3 to 4 days, okay, you need to get out of that contract. What's happening is that we're noticing is we're getting a lot of callbacks from sellers currently where other wholesalers, buyers have backed out. So the sellers are saying, hey, can you go ahead and pick up that property from us now? I'm ready to sell my house. Well, what happened, Mr. Seller? Well, the person who said they were going to give me 10 grand more backed out of the deal. Go figure. I know it's going to happen. It's just a matter of time, especially right now. Okay, guys? So I do want to concentrate on one more important thing, guys, is that you guys need to match tonality to sellers. I hear sometimes my acquisition people, listen, we all make mistakes. Okay? Tonality is key. Okay? Tonality is key. Okay, guys, you need to match the seller. Okay, if the seller is saying, I'm gonna get some water. If the seller is saying, hey, they're talking in a really, low voice, they don't know what's going on with the market, they're very uncertain about their job, you don't call them and say, hey, what's going on? My name is Ron here. I'm here to buy your house, right? You don't do that, right? Especially in this time right now with the corona pandemic, we haven't ran to a seller that's freaking excited. Unless they're an investor and they know what the properties are worth, they want to let go of a big multi-million-dollar portfolio. So it is what it is, guys. But tonality, we went through a lot, guys. This is nuts. I'm excited. How do you guys feel about this training? Give me your feedback. Based off of your feedback, I'm going to be doing more of these, guys. Let me know what you guys thought of it. I want to go over the Q&As now. I see a lot of people here. Let's see here. Where is the Q&A? See what's going on. Oh man, was my okay, perfect. Oh man, was my writing backwards, guys? Oh shoot. Well, you live and you learn, man. You live and you learn. As long as chicken scratch looks like algebra, bro. All right. Well, let's see here, guys. Let's see here. There we go. Chris, thank you for tuning in. Drop that knowledge, Ron. There we go. Damn, there we go. Sean says you must love what you do. That works, Sean. Selling cars helps a whole lot. Wholesaling, your fact finding. There we go. Absolutely. 100%. There we go. Chris said family, occupation, recreation, motivation. Massive, guys. Massive. Doubled quickly, 6.6. Yikes. Yep. I was just about to pay one of my cars. I hope they say the same thing. LOL. Ivana says, talk about the dialer. Okay, if you guys want to talk about dialers, let me know. Let's see here. All right. Andy says, man, you're giving away excellent information. Guys, pay attention. This is the real stuff. Thank you so much. Much appreciated. All right. Perfect. Let's see. Excellent, Ron. Listen up, people. This is wholesaling. Good stuff, bro. What is the best list to pull at the moment? Sorry. I'll get to your question, Sean. What CRM do you use? Okay, let's go into CRMs, guys. I'm going to go. This is backwards now. You guys still want me to go? I'm going to just keep going, guys. Listen, like they say, if you're walking through hell, keep going. I'm not going to stop. You guys want me to stop the training and fix the camera and all this stuff? No, right? All right, cool. Let's go. CRM. All right. Let's talk about CRMs. Okay? Starting out as a wholesaler, listen, when I started out wholesaling, this was my CRM. Okay? Excel spreadsheet. A lot of people say this works. I say it works. It's fantastic. But if you're doing, if you're doing massive amount of deals, you can't do. I just can't handle Excel spreadsheets, right? Another one, CRM, that's if you're starting out. Okay, so I'm gonna write here, starting out. Okay, here's a CRM that we use, and it's called Podio. Podio is a phenomenal CRM. Okay, guys, phenomenal CRM. I love Podio. Why? Because you can literally customize Podio to how you like it. Podio is freaking amazing. If you are looking for CRM, in fact, I think it's if you have up to like 4 people, Podio is free. You guys need to go to podio.com. Again, I'm not an affiliate. Maybe I should be getting this affiliate money. I don't know. But hey, make sure you go to Podio. Okay, sign up. Podio is actually free also. Of course, your Excel spreadsheet is free. Podio is free. Okay. I think that's kind of pretty much it. I don't use any other CRMs, to be honest. Google Docs, I guess. People like to, I've seen someone use Google Docs as a CRM. Google Docs. Okay, hopefully that answered your question. The reason why I like Podio is because you can hire a web developer, which we have. We hired a data scientist, and they built out Podio for us. Okay? All right, Sean, your question. What's the best list to pull at the moment, and what is the source of that list? All right, Sean. You guys want the nitty and gritty? You got to tell me. Drop your comments below. Drop your likes. Drop your hearts. I'm bringing the heat for you guys now, guys. I'm bringing the heat. All right, guys. So let's see here. What's the best list to pull? Right now, we are pulling high equity. High equity. We're actually doing high equity owner out of state. That's like a mouthful. Okay, high equity. Okay, high equity out of state. We also do unknown equity. Unknown equity is like a golden list. Boom, unknown equity out of state. There we go. Unknown equity. All right, the unknown equity list. Okay, guys, unknown equity is people who, also, we want to look between 30 to 50% equity. Boom. Very, very, very important, guys. I know a lot of wholesalers who are pulling lists that are 20% equity, and it just doesn't work out sometimes. Okay? High equity, out-of-state owner. Unknown equity, right? Out-of-state owner. You can also do in-state owner. I do like in-state. 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 These are people, for example, who live in San Antonio but have a rental property or have a house in Austin, have a house in Houston, people who are out of town who have properties in-state, right? Equity-wise, you want to look between 30 to 50% of equity. Where do I pull my list from? Okay, guys, write this down. You're going to go to runmycomps.com. Okay? Go to runmycomps.com. You need to sign up for it. It's a 7-day free trial, absolutely free. Okay, we pull our list. This website is powered by PropStream. You guys need to make sure that's, listen, I won't recommend something to you guys that I don't use. Okay, you guys need to go. We use that every day, literally. Get in touch with PropStream. Get in touch. Go to runmycomps.com. That's the list that we're pulling currently. Now we are also pulling. I'm going to give you guys some golden tips here, man. You guys are in for a ride. Let's go. Pre-foreclosures. Right now, in the state of Texas, foreclosures have been a halt. Right? Which means homeowners are getting a break right now for the next, I think it was 90 days. Right? So basically your foreclosures are being on hold. People are getting 90 days, and a lot of this junk that I see online where it's people are saying, I'm not going to pay my rent anymore, I'm not going to pay my mortgage anymore. You guys don't understand. That's going to compound. Okay, at the end of the 3 months, you're going to owe almost $8,000+ on your mortgage. Okay, guys, you guys need to be very careful on that. But chaos creates opportunity, right, guys? You almost don't want people to pay their bills because guess what? You're the savior now, okay? Pre-foreclosures is going to be a great list that we pull. We also pull especially right now, I believe we just started looking into divorce. So divorce list, right? You got to build rapport with you got to build rapport with diverse divorce attorneys, okay? Attorneys know people who are getting divorced, okay? Think about it, guys. Think outside the box, all right? You definitely want to get in touch with people like that. So that's the list that we're currently pulling. All right, cool. Andy says, speak on getting good VAs. Man, this is crazy. Y'all's comments, man. This is crazy. I love it. Okay, cool. Thank you, guys. All right, cool. All right, so what else we got, guys? What else we got? Andy says, tell me about your VA. So we do utilize VAs, which is virtual assistants. Okay. Okay. The best referral that you can get, okay, is from the best way to find someone is through a referral. Okay. How do you find a good VA? Okay? You can either go to Fiverr. Okay? You can either go to Fiverr.com. Okay? You can go to Upwork. Okay? Upwork.com. If you are looking for a VA, okay, guys, we might be able to help you guys out, especially right now. Wholesalers are always asking us, hey, can you hook us up with someone that you know? Could you hook us up with some of your VAs? So let us know, guys, how we can help you out. Because these VAs, I have trained them myself. Listen, whenever you hire a VA, you need to make sure that English is, of course, on point. If it's not on point, because many of these VAs are in Nicaragua, they're in the Philippines, in Mexico. A lot of, some of our VAs, a lot of my buddies actually hire deportees, which is freaking cool, man. People who have been deported from the U.S. to Mexico, so they become virtual assistants. And that's a very smart nugget right there, guys. Remember, if you're hiring somebody, those are some of the people that you want to hire too. So you can go to Fiverr or Upwork to look for your virtual assistants. And listen, you don't want a VA sending out contracts, okay? Never have a VA send out a contract. Or never have a VA negotiating with the seller. All you want a VA to do is pre-qualify, okay? And you also want a VA to do admin tasks. That's the only thing you want to do with a VA. Right, guys? These VAs are making $3 to $6 an hour. They just don't know how to convert that lead. Okay, guys? So I haven't seen it time after time again. People do it, and they fail miserably. Okay, guys? So just saving you the headache right there. Perfect. All right, Sean, I already said that. Great job. Love the energy. Thank you. Perfect. Dave says you're not doing any direct mail right now. How come? No. The reason why we're not doing any direct mail is because guess what sellers are getting in the mail right now? They're getting bills. Okay, guys? No direct mail. Do not do direct mail. If you are going to do direct mail, you need to have a budget for at least 6 months. In fact, right now, based off of this crisis, you need to have a 9-month to a 1-year budget. I'm telling you guys, 9-month to a 1-year budget. It used to be 6 months. I'm talking about your campaign. I'm talking about running your actual campaign. Okay, guys? So you need to make sure you're budgeting. Okay. Oh shit. Whoops. Look at that. I'm writing so hard on the board. It's almost fallen. All right. That fell quickly. All right. Cool. Podio's free up to 5 users. There we go. All right. Jeff, thank you for the comments. Jeff says, why are you giving away all this free content? Because I love to, man. This is what I do, baby. We give away. This is what we do, man. This is what we do. So, there we go. Jeff said, what the hell, Thundercats? I love it. You pull your list from other people's posts. I love it. Can you do a video on Podio, where to start? So if you guys want me to do a video on Podio, let me know, and we'll do a video for you guys too. And I'll probably post that on YouTube. All right, Richard says, great stuff. All right. Jeff says, thank you for clarifying the mortgage and rent issue. Yeah, I know that. Ron has employees sleeping out of the divorce attorney's office. I probably do, man. You can't give out all my secrets. Cool. What dialer do you use? We've already went over that, guys. All right. Would you say developers are still buying lots? Yes, they are. There we go. All right. Someone said thank you. Yonio says thank you for selling, dropping gems. There we go, guys. I need some water. This is nuts. My wife's been watching me do this. I didn't even know she was creeping on me. You can come in the video. Come in the live. We're live on Facebook right now.
Oh, okay.
Guys,
Hi.
say what's up to my wife.
You need something?
No, I'm good. Thank you. I'm like sweating out here trying to give these guys all these nuggets. All right, guys. Let me know if you have any other questions. All right. This was a phenomenal live. I think we had over 100 people at a time currently on this. If you have any questions on wholesaling, you have any questions on cold calling, if you've enjoyed this video, Drop your likes, drop your hearts, drop your comments. Thank you guys so much for joining in. I appreciate each and every one of you guys. Listen, if you stayed through this entire video with me, don't lie because I'm going to check. If you have stayed through this entire video with me, I'm going to give you guys a gift, okay? A free gift, a PDF on how to win friends and influence people. There you go, by Dale Carnegie. Okay, I don't know how to write Carnegie, so I'm going to scribble his name. All right, if you've been in this live with me this entire time, drop it below, okay? Say, I've been here, okay? I'm going to send you guys this book, okay? How to Win Friends and Influence People for absolutely free, guys. We'll make sure we email it out to you guys, all right? Make sure if you've been on this video, drop your comments below. We've had a phenomenal turnout, guys. Thank you so much. Make sure you're joining the Real Estate Wholesaling 101. I feel like I'm doing a rap. Let's go. All right. So make sure you guys are joining the Real Estate Wholesaling 101 group. All right, guys. I'm going to make sure I give our group a plug. We're about to hit over 5,000 members. So if you guys enjoyed this video, man, drop your comments below. I'll see you guys on the next one. Thank you so much for tuning in this video. Rana signing out. Peace out.